my YouTube channel. I am Shututana and I make content related to beauty, makeup and lifestyle. And if you are interested, then please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit the notification bell just next to it so that you don't miss any update. And now quickly, let's move on to this video. So by the title of today's video, you guys already know that this is going to be a very interesting video, and that is I am going to take you all through my blush collection, which is huge by the way. Let me show you all. These are all my blushes and I have more here. So yeah, the collection is huge and I have got a lot of queries and questions on blushes and everything, and I will show you all what are all the blushes, the powder blushes, cream blushes and the tints and everything that I have in my collection. I would not be swatching all the shades, obviously, for obvious reasons, otherwise the video would get very long. I would just take you all through my collection and also show you all the swatches of some of the shades that I really like and I use the most, and I will also recommend you all the blushes that you need to have in your collection. And these blush shades that I have will suit all sorts of skin tone. I have blushes, like beautiful blush shades that are very good for regular use as well. So yeah, I have a huge collection, so you guys can obviously expect a very nice blush video. So if you are interested in watching this particular video, then keep on watching. So I really do not know how to start this video because usually I do have an idea, but this is the very first time that I'm doing a collection sort of video, by the way. If I'll be going through all the blushes really quick because the video otherwise would get very long, but if you guys want to see the swatch of any particular shade, then do let me know. If I have not shown the swatch of that particular blush shade in this video, let me know in the comment section below and I will show you all the swatch of that blush shade on my skin or on my hand or whatever, for a short video or for a reel. I can share it on my stories on Instagram as well. So do let me know if you guys want to see the swatch of any particular blush from the collection that I have. So first of all, I will start off with blush and highlighter duos. Like I did not intend to include highlighters in this video, but these are highlighter and blush duos and they comes together, and these are from Myglamm Manish Malhotra, and these are the Myglamm Manish Malhotra illuminating blush highlighter duo. The blush shades are really pretty in this collection, by the way, and that is the reason why I decided that I want to show you all this. Okay, how do this open? I'm very bad at this. Okay, so this is, wait, let me pull this out first. So this is how this one looks like, and I have 3 of them. Let me take out all of them, otherwise I would do this what I did right now. Wait. So I am not a very shimmery blush kind of a person, but these formulas are gorgeous. So these are personally my favorites because when you're using this gives a very subtle finish on your skin, doesn't look very chunky, but these are shimmery blushes, by the way. So let me show you all. This is the first shade and the shade name is Sweet Lusher. Look at that, how pretty that is. And let me show you all the swatch of this one as well. This is very subtle, like look at that. This is the blush and this looks beautiful on the skin, gives a very nice glowy sort of tint on your skin that looks also very shiny shimmery. Not shiny shimmery, looks very glowy and dewy, like it would look like you're glowing from within. So if you're looking for something like that, you can definitely try these blushes. So this was the Sweet Lusher shade, and the next shade that I have is called the what is this called? This is called Star Gaze, and I have used this so much, like you can already see a dent in here. So let me share the swatch of this one as well. Look at that, this is so pretty. Like you guys can see, this is not very chunky, but this also has a very nice glowy finish to it that looks beautiful on the skin. Let me just apply a little bit here, and look at that, just instantly changed how I look. I loved it. Let me apply it here also, otherwise it would not look good. So look, I do not have a highlighter on my face. This is a blush. And the last shade that I have from the same range is the shade Sheer Glitz, and this is how this one looks like. It's a beautiful pinky sort of a shade that looks really beautiful. So you can try these blushes if you are someone who like shimmery kind of blushes. This would be a really good option for you. So next I have the Inside Cosmetics Lip and Cheek Tint, and I have 2 shades, and these are comparatively new blushes that I have in my collection. And this is how this one, okay, this is how this one looks like. So yeah, this is how this one looks like. This is how it opens, and this is how it looks like. The shade is very pretty. This shade is the Irish Cream shade. And next I also have the famous purple blush, which is the shade Unicorn Sprinkles, and I have not used it on my face yet. So yeah, this is completely new, but yeah, this is also something that I have in my collection. These are very pretty blushes, by the way. I've used the shade Irish Cream, and this is amazing. Personally, I prefer using powder blushes during the summers because I have an oily skin, and I use lip and cheek tints and creme blushes during the winters. So yeah, I haven't used these blushes a lot because I'm waiting for the winter to come so that I can use this a lot. Next, also I have another new launch from Inside, that is the Inside Creamy Lip and Cheek Tint, and I have this in the shade Floral Fiesta. This is how this one looks like. The packaging is very pretty, and this is also very affordable as well. So this is also one blush that I love and have in my collection. The tint is very pretty, very pigmented and beautiful. And the next one is also from Inside, and this is the Inside On The Glow blush stick. I have this in the shade Nude Play. These are my new blushes, by the way. So yeah, this is how this one looks, and this is how it opens, and yeah, look at that. It's also a very pretty shade. I hope you guys understand this is not a swatch video of blushes. If you guys want to see my top 10 blush shades, then let me know. I can make a video like that as well. But here I have a lot of blushes, so no swatches. And yeah, I'll share swatches obviously of one or two shades maybe. But this is a collection video, so yes. Next, I have the Myglamm Lip and Cheek Tints, and I have all the shades that they have. The first shade is Strawberry Rush. It's a very dark red shade, just the exact shade that is looking here. It is a transparent packaging, so yeah, this is the exact shade. I would not be opening all the packages because you can see it from the bottom of the packaging itself. So this was the Strawberry Rush. Yeah, the next one is Plum Promise. This one is this color exactly, and this looks very dark on my skin, but this would be a beautiful blush shade if you are of the dusky skin tone category, so you can definitely try this. The next one is the Cranberry Cake, which is like a very popping kind of blush shade, almost neonish. This is also very pretty. This one is the shade Peach Play. I really like it. I really like using it because the shade is beautiful and looks beautiful on all sorts of skin tone and looks different on all sorts of skin tone as well. So even if you are from the dusky category or from the very fair category, you can definitely try the shade Peach Play. And this is my personal favorite, the shade Berry Bliss. Just look at that beautiful mauve shade, like my personal favorite. I have used this one the most, and yeah, just look at that. I've used it and abused it. So look at that. Let me share the swatch. Wow, this is so pretty. If you are looking for one blush shade to try from this particular range, this is the shade you should be going for, Berry Bliss. So I have one shade left from this range which I have forgotten to show you all. That is Raspberry Pop. This is also a very pretty shade, so you can go for this one as well. So that was all about the Myglamm Lip and Cheek Tints. And then I would move on to some powder blushes, and they are also from Myglamm. They are the Myglamm K Play flavored blushes, and let me take them all out and then I'll show you all the shades of the blushes. Okay, let me show you all right now as well. This one is in the shade Sweet Peach, a very beautiful peachy shade, as you guys can see. The next one is the Strawberry blush, and this is in the shade Juicy Strawberry, and as the name suggests, this is a very beautiful pink blush that looks beautiful. And the last one that I have is the Raspberry blush, and the shade name is Frozen Raspberry. This is my personal favorite, by the way. Just look at that pink. This looks so pretty, and also the packaging and everything, the texture going on here, everything is really pretty, and they're very decently pigmented, as you guys can see. This is the swatch. Oh, okay, the swatch was very bad. So this is the swatch. These are very pigmented and really good blushes. You can definitely try these ones as well. Next, I have two powder blushes from Mars, and these are the Mars Flush of Love blushes, and I have them in the shade number 07, and this is in the shade number 03. This is my personal favorite. Like, I really like cool toned mauvey blushes a lot, so this is one of my favorite, and this is also really pretty, as you guys can see. So these are the two blushes from Mars. And then I have blushes from Miss Claire as well. These are the Miss Claire round blusher. So this is how they look like, and I have them in the shade 09. This is a very pretty shade, and this one is the shade 01. And the next shade is the shade 07. This is my personal favorite, as you guys I have already told. And this actually has a little bit of chunky particles in it that doesn't show up on the skin, but it looks really pretty. Let me share the swatch of this one with you all. Like, look how pigmented this is. Wow, gorgeous. This would look good on all sorts of skin tone. Next, I also have blushes from Blue Heaven. These are the Blue Heaven Cheek and Eyes Gel Bloom. I'm not swatching them right now because they're very hard to swatch, because you just need to squeeze the tube and a lot of products comes out also. I do not like wasting this product also because I feel like they are very less in quantity. So yeah, I'm not swatching them. I have them in the shade Subtle Nude, and this is the shade Silver. Oh, this is the highlighter, by the way, I'm so sorry. I have them in the shade Spicy Pink and Subtle Nude. So yeah, the highlighter of these like this range and the blushes of this range looks the same, which is something that I don't like, because I get confused, like I just got confused. But yeah, these are the two blushes from Blue Heaven. And also I have the Blue Heaven Kiss and Blush Lip and Cheek Tint. These are the ones. I have 3 shades and I love all of them. I use them all the time during the winters. This is the shade Metallic Copper. This is a metallic shade, by the way. Look at that. This has a little bit of shiny particles in it, which I'm not a very big fan of. The next one is the shade Muted Peach. This is a beautiful shade, by the way. I love the peach shade. And then I have the third shade, which is the shade Roasted Berry. Personal favorite. I love it. Just look at that. This is Roasted Berry. And yeah, these are the 3 shades from the and range Blue Heaven. And then I also have one Nourishing Natural Lip, Cheek and Eye Tint from Mama Earth, and I have this in the shade Rose Pink. And this is the first ever lip and cheek tint that I personally do not like at all, because I feel the pigment is not there, and also the blush got dried down completely, like nothing is coming out on my hand, and when I am swatching it, even nothing would come off. And look at that, the texture is getting ruined completely as I'm trying to swatch it. This is not a very nice product. I didn't like it at all, so I would not recommend it to you all. So yeah, this is not something that I like, but I have it. And this is the very first blush that I ever had in my collection. That is from Wet n Wild, and this is in the shade Mellow Wine. This is expired. This one expired in, I guess, 2023 maybe, but I still have it. No, 2022, but I still have it. I don't use it, but I still have it, because just look at the shade. And also this is the memory of having my first ever blush. I was so excited to use this, and I never thought that I would be a blush person, because I always was inclined towards highlighters a lot, but for blushes I never was into blushes a lot. But then things changed. Bhavnaएं badal gaye. I'm bad in Hindi, so I should not even try. Okay, so next I have some lip and cheek tints from Myglamm, and these are the Myglamm Tint It Up Lip and Cheek Stain. So these are the 2 that I have. This one is in the shade I can't see the shade. This is the shade Frolic, and this one I can't see. This is the shade Flushed, and this is the shade Frolic. This is how they look like. They're very, very natural and very nice to use. I do not know whether they're available right now, because I have not seen them anywhere for a really long time, but I really love using these 2 because they're very natural. Gives a very natural flush of colors to your cheeks. Then I have Swiss Beauty Cream and Tint Lip and Cheek Tint. This one is in the shade Coral Candy. I love this one also. This looks very pretty. A beautiful corally shade that is almost like a nude blush, so would look really good on fair skin tone. If you are using it for a daily purpose also, this would be a very nice option. I have also another shade from the same range itself, and this is the Swiss Beauty Cream and Tint shade in the shade Rose Apple, and I haven't used it. I got both of these free while I was buying something from Swiss Beauty, and this one I haven't used yet. So yeah, that was it. And then I have the Cuffs and Lashes Let's Go Tinting Lips, Cheeks and Eye Tint, and this is my personal favorite. I love it so much. The shade that I have is called Destiny, and look, I have used it a lot and it looks beautiful also. Look at that shade. This one looks beautiful on the cheeks, lips as well as the eyes. You can use this for your everyday monochromatic looks, and this would look beautiful. So I guess now you guys can understand why I am not swatching all the shades that I have, because I have so many blushes and I still am left with so many of them. So yeah, let's go fast. Then I have the blushes from Swiss Beauty. These are the Swiss Beauty Professional blushes, and this one is in the shade Soft Nude, again one of my personal favorite. And then I have the shade Just Rose. This is a beautiful pink shade. That was all about the Swiss Beauty blushes. Then I have blushes from Sugar Cosmetics. I have them in the shade Mauve Marvel, one of my personal favorite, beautiful mauvey pinky shade. And then I have the shade Salmon Superstar. This one is also a beautiful terracotta pinky brownie nudie shade, which looks beautiful, by the way. So this was all about the sugar blushes. Then I have lip and cheek tint from Swiss Beauty Craze range. I have this in the shade Macaron. These are the Macaron blushes, and this shade is also called Macaron. See, I have used it a lot. It's a beautiful blush. Let me where do I swatch? Look, beautiful nude brown shade, looks beautiful on the skin. So yeah, that was all about the Swiss Beauty blush. Then I also have a blush duo from Myglamm. So this is the blush duo from Myglamm. You're getting two shades in here. This one also a pretty blush, it's a matte blush. Then I have two blushes from NY Bae, and these are the NY Bae creme blushes. I have them in the shade Merry Maroon and what is the other shade, Merry Maroon and Joyous Brown. Yeah, so these are the two shades. I'm not swatching it for obvious reasons. Then I have blushes from Stay Quirky, and this is the shade Apricot Babe. I have this on my face right now, Apricot Babe, my personal favorite. And then I have the shade Rose Starlet, beautiful rosy shade. And I also have another shade that is the shade Pink Diva, absolutely a beautiful pink shade that would make you look like a diva. Then I also have one blush from Swiss Beauty, Cream It Up blush, and this is the blush I have in the shade Chico Pink, not swatching it right now. I then have blushes from Myglamm. These are the Myglamm Treasure It blushes, powder blushes. I have them in 4 shades. The first shade that I'm swatching, showing, is the shade Love, and this is the shade, beautiful shade. I have it, the next one. I just tore the packaging right now because I'm just doing it so fast. The next shade I have is called Lust. Okay, I like the name and also the shade. It's a very, very pretty mauvey shade, looks beautiful. I love it. So this was Lust. And then I have the third shade, that is the shade Loyalty, and this is the shade, beautiful orangey shade, peachy shade, looks beautiful. And I have another one from this same range. Where did it go? Okay, this is a different packaging, but the range is same. This is in the shade Admire, and this is my favorite. Look at that, beautiful nude brown blush. I love it. So that was all about my huge blush collection. I am personally shocked right now because I also did not have an idea that I have so many blushes. I had an idea that I do have a lot of blushes, but I also went through my collection after a really long time. So I am literally a little shocked right now seeing the huge amount of blushes that I have, and I couldn't count how many blushes I have and how many of them I just showed in this particular video. Do let me know if you have counted how many blushes I have shown, because these are all the blushes that I have in my collection. I have taken out everything in here like this, and this is how I keep my blushes. So a box full of blushes I have. Do let me know which are the shades that you like the most from the shades that I swatched, and from the shades that I could not swatch in this video. Let me know if you guys would like to see a swatch on any of these blushes. I would love to share that with you all. So do let me know if this video was helpful and entertaining for you all, and if it was, then do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends and family. That would mean a lot to me. You guys also need to go and follow me on my Instagram as well. I would put the link of my Instagram handle in the description below. Do check it out from there and follow me on my Instagram as well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and lots of love. Bye.